It's February 1st. I super challenged myself to do this $5 saving challenge. And the total of that is $250. So pretty much each time I put $5 in the envelope, I'm just gonna cross it out. Maybe I'll do it in February, maybe it'll take me till March, but any $5 I get, I will not be spending it. And this one, love is in the air, $600 saving challenge. Basically, it's $20 for each heart. So I'm gonna start tomorrow and I'm gonna be tracking my progress with this. So just showing you, gonna finish up this one and I'm gonna start these two. Just go online, type in challenges, the one that suits your fancy, and make it fun. Sitting back, relaxing, having my cup of coffee. That's what I'm having, the rice mushroom coffee. February is gonna be a very busy month for me in terms of challenges. Mushroom coffee, and challenge myself to eat better. Challenge myself to eat more greens. And if I'm not eating it, I'm gonna be definitely juicing a lot. So I just share my journey with you, and if you want to join me, that is absolutely fine. The goal of my financial journey, my challenges, is for me to keep more money in my pocket and for me to do more productive stuff with my money that's really gonna benefit me in the long run. Not just consuming, oh, let me buy this new bag, let me get another wallet, oh, let me get this notebook, oh, let me buy this sweater, things that I really don't need. All my pocketbooks, I usually have like a little notebook. I'm always writing stuff down. Proof, I'll have conversation with friends and they tell me about stocks because I'm trying to get into the stock market. A bit late, but hey, better late than never. So they'll tell me what they're buying. I write this down so when I get my money together, I'll join you on that journey. When I would do my big food shopping, of course I'm writing it down and I will cross out at the end of the weekend the stuff that I purchased. So just showing you proof how I live my life. Food to buy for 2025. Normally December, January, I try to do like a little stockpile so I don't have to run to the store. Just in case there's a storm or something, I have more than enough in the house. I have food items and non-food items. This is my $500 challenge from January. I have 3 days now to fill in. Hopefully, I don't care if it takes me till February 10th, but I'm gonna do it. That's the new challenge I'm gonna start in February. So I already put two $5 in an envelope, so I got $10 in the bank, but it's in an envelope. And I have these markers from Dollar Tree, so I'm gonna put them in my bag. So if I'm traveling, if I'm bored, if I'm on an appointment, I could just go, oh, let me search my wallet and shade whatever in. And I started the journey towards my $600 challenge with the $20. Here's my budget for February. I just started. Not finished yet, but at least I started the process. As I was doing my budget, I remember one very important thing. It's time for tax season. Of course, one of those annoying necessary things you have to do. And guess what I have to pay, like everybody else. So before I call the person who does my tax, I want to start saving. So I need to add that to my list of responsibilities. And just to show you, you can still have fun while you're doing your challenges and you know spend. Today I'm going to meet up with a friend because I'm off from work and she's homesick. So we're gonna meet up, I wanted to have lunch, like a late lunch. I wouldn't have to eat again, but her schedule, she wanted to do breakfast. So I'm gonna pay because when we meet up, sometimes she pays, sometimes I pay. Today I'm gonna pay. Even though it's my no spend month and I'm gonna be very strict, it doesn't mean I can't go out with a friend and have a sensible meal and be intentional about what I'm spending my money on. Show you what I'm gonna have when I'm out eating. Yeah, you know what? When I was stuck in the house in the top I was tired. Home alone. I don't have to. I am finally back home after meeting up with my girlfriend. We had like a late breakfast, early lunch, and we had a good time. Normally after we eat, sometimes we end up, going to the mall, going to some store to look for something and, just hang out and have a good time. But today we didn't. She's not necessarily doing a no spend challenge, but she says she's not spending any money because she's trying to save for her vacation that she wants to take in the spring. So, some shape or another, we're all in the same boat. We just, pretty much choose different route to fix our problem. So today, this is what I did. We went to not a supermarket, but like a green grocery, and this is what I purchased. My total $13.83. February, I'm going hard. I'm going green, and I got three cabbages because I want to start a health kick. Before you know it, spring is here, so I'm trying to get in shape so I can be ready. Kabocha, I love this. I just call it pumpkin. I enjoy eating it with fish. Anything that has like a gravy or sauce to it, love, love, love it. This is coyote. I'm not necessarily loving it, but I do hear it's healthy. I prefer it in soup, but if I open sardine, I will eat it with a can of sardine. I purchased enough broccoli for 2-3 servings. Ginger in the fridge, but I did get another piece because when I'm making my juice, I like to put some ginger in it. That's $13 worth of grocery. To redo my budget, basically this is the first draft because I have to pay for my tax. We did discuss that at when we were having lunch, like, oh, we have to do tax pretty soon, and I need to, get a jump start by having some funds to pay for my tax being done. Then when I was driving, I noticed my car inspection is due in March. Then I was like, oh my God, and insurance. Usually after my car inspection, I know my insurance is gonna be due. Get ready to redo it and add those 3 pockets: tax, inspection, and insurance. And pretty much I'm serious about tracking my budget for this year because I need to make some necessary changes pretty soon. So I'm gonna track everything binder, because I'm finished paying everything for January. I'm gonna write everything down, and then one night I'm watching TV, I look to see if I made any unnecessary purchases, which I'm confident I didn't, and also look to see how I could lower my maintenance, my light, my gas, all those luxury of living. I believe I have everything. So on the left side, within the green, I'm crossing out all the categories and adding the 3 that I forgot, and it's in the blue section. Everything written on one page. This everything, and I'm gonna need a nice drink of my mushroom coffee. The final phase of this process is I'm gonna write everything in this book, because I want to track my spending for the year. Working on your budget can be very boring and challenging, so try to be creative. What I do is I try to add different markers. I also try to use different notebooks. Like I could pretty much use this from now, but I want to put in the final product in here. On this side I messed up. Why I messed up? Because I forgot to add some necessary stuff. I caught it and I added here. I just don't like any surprise to hit me when my bills are due. And for me to maintain control, I like to know, what I have ahead of me for the month. And just when I thought I was finished, I remember that I have this license that I pretty much don't use, but I could always, work on it to start using the license. And that's gonna expire in April. So I'm like, wow, how could I forget that? But I still have time. It's about $200 to renew the license, but I had to make a mental note, so I had to just, share that. I'm gonna show you the bag I'm using now and why I feel necessary to treat myself in about a month or 2 to a new bag. Can you see the crack in this bag? I feel no self-respected woman should be walking around with a bag like this. So that's 1 crack on this strap. 2 on the strap closest to me. And honestly, I love this bag. There's 3 different straps to it, but look at this. On both sides. Then I have that mark there. Pretty much it's a good solid bag, the inside, but what good is it if I can't carry it? Of course, I have other bags I could switch to, but I'm like, nope, treat yourself. So I'm like, no, stick to the plan. I'm not gonna let anything take me off course. But I figure the new bag will be my nice luxury treat. I'm gonna get the medium size one, or I think it's small, but I think that'll be good for me because when I go to work now, try to just bring my water, something to eat like a salad or a sandwich, and I think this will be more than appropriate. And the beauty is I'm gonna stick to my budget and I'm gonna continue with my numbers, playing my games. And with the money this time, this will go toward my trip to New Orleans and my new bag. Thank you for watching and continue to watch my journey as I continue with my challenges. Thank you for watching.